Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Brook and Hope to be in torture. Ridge gives Carter and claim. Away, Steffy realizes the depth of Daphne's passions. Daphne and Steffy to have another discussion. Of course, Steffy will modernize her friend on everything that happened with Carter and Hope during the meeting. Meanwhile, Daphne will prompt Theco CEO not to ever let Carter find out their secret. Suckers know this secret is that Steffy planted Daphne with the intent to divide Carter. However, he'd question her real passions for him. If Carter ever set up this out. When Steffy realizes that the nose has passions for Carter, that will complicate the situation. While Carter was offered his position back, he has another choice to make before it's functionary. Carter can't return if he hangs on to Hope. So, Steffy might want to bed for Daphne and Carter, but what if he makes the wrong choice? Carter will have a choice to make. Suckers watched as Steffy said Hope couldn't have any involvement with Forrester Creations. Steffy also believes that Hope got into Carter's head, and wouldn't want that passing again. At the same time, Carter appreciates that Hope believed in his vision. So, he wouldn't want her to walk down with nothing. It seems that Ridge will also have an claim for Carter. While Carter is mooting about his choice, Hope and Brook will both be in torture. Brook blows up. The Logan dame tells Hope that she has no sympathy for her. The youthful woman will probably condemn everyone differently. Still, Brook also drops the lemon that Hope requirements to start taking some responsibility for her life and her choices. Over at Il Giardino, Suckers might also see Luna. In an exercise clip for coming week, Luna wants to repay the Spencer family for their kindness. Still, when Luna is speaking with Will, she has a creepy smile on her face. So, what's this girl up to now, and could Will really fall under her Minotaur spell? Carter to respond to the Forresters' claim. Plus, Daphne is still keeping secrets. Steffy's demand. The company is allowing Carter to come back as susurrus and legal counsel, but only if Hope is gone. The fashion line has formerly been remitted, but Steffy wants to be sure that Hope doesn't get into Carter's head again. Carter had made a deal with Eric and Ridge. Carter was induced that they would hold up their end of the bargain. Still, Steffy was in on that meeting, and doesn't agree with the terms. Specifically, keeping Hope or her fashion line. Carter has to now make a decision about Hope. Will he stay with Hope, and lose the Forresters ever? Or does he reject his gal and stick with FC? It seems enough likely that Carter will tell Hope that he's sorry, but he's choosing FC. Carter might indeed claim that it doesn't have to change their relationship. I don't see Hope sticking around, however. Hope has formerly nearly everyone and everything around her. In addition to all of that, Hope now no longer has HFTF. After Carter makes his decision, Hope could be without a Swain again too. Brook gives Hope a harsh reality check. The youthful woman is told to take some responsibility. Also, Brook announces she has no empathy for her. Over with Steffy and Daphne, they made another pact. Carter can no way know that Steffy planted Daphne to rip Carter piecemeal. Of course, Steffy justifies it with the preemption situation. However, one day that secret could come out, if Daphne and Carter come a couple. However, when it does, Carter might misdoubt if she ever had genuine passions for him at all. There's also the possibility that someone overhears Daphne and Steffy's discussion. Hope no way anticipated Carter to bail on their plan. His decision to return power to the Forrester family led to Hope being fired by Steffy. Brook retained a position at Forrester Creations. She's no longer the acting CEO, returning to the part she's held for times. But Ridge made his passions known about what he perceives as Brook's treason of his family and him. Eric backed her retention. Ridge was primarily concerned about keeping Carter. Steffy presented her station to the gathered crowd in FC's superintendent suite. She told Brook and Carter that her forefather and father were the company's contrivers and that they signified most, not Carter or the Logans. It was a shrewd power donation to lead with the reasons why she agreed to keep Brook and Carter. That made Steffy look like she was reasonable. Her follow was also brilliant. She honored Brook's benefactions to the company and Ridge's support for Carter. Steffy corroborated that she holds Hope responsible for negatively impacting Carter's decision to seize control of the company. While Steffy's sense on the final point is largely private, it was supported by Eric and Ridge. That sealed Hope's fate. Hope doesn't appear to know she used Carter, as Steffy believes. It's presumptive and possible to conclude that Hope developed passions for Carter and wrote his plan to her benefit. Why differently would Hope have remained on high alert during what proved to be the Brace's short reign atop FC? Carter believed that he could explain himself and that he and Hope would remain together. Still, early suggestions indicate that Hope will bail on Carter, as Steffy and Ridge told him she would. Losing her line has understandably set Hope off. She's shaken and will argue with her mama, with Deacon's shoulder being one Hope needs to lean on. Brook Logan has no current path back to Ridge Forrester. Like her grandmother, Steffy is certain that Brook uses men. Wood's character had no compunctions in repeating that opinion during the dramatic meeting in FC, where Hope was dismissed. Daphne proved decisive in impacting Carter, which meant that Brook's sweats were ent. It's possible that Ridge would feel better about Brook if she had been the one to turn Carter around, but that didn't be. Ridge is committed to Taylor because he trusts her. That leaves Brook no clear path to the man she loves anytime soon. Add in that Cleric must comfort Hope and potentially negotiate peace between her and Brook. Brook will be in Deacon's propinquity far further than she has been. Sheila Carter is temporarily detracted by her newfound granddaughter, Luna, that creates a possible opening for Brook and Deacon to bond. Is Luna conning Sheila or is Sheila conning Luna? Indeed, though it's a well-known fact that Sheila has a big mammy and grandmommy hole in her heart, she changed her tune with Luna in too fast of a flash. Sheila went through a process when she was trying to establish a family relationship with Finn and Hayes. Indeed, though she tried hard to prove she was safe and had changed, Steffy stood in her way. She doesn't have a problem believing Luna has been rejected by her own mama and aunt and is abominated by Steffy. But after a horrible response, telling Luna how she killed Tom and Paul, all of a unforeseen she kissed her, hearing the word granddaughter. Luna hasn't gotten any worse treatment than Sheila herself. Luna hasn't gotten any worse treatment than Sheila herself in the history, and indeed now, it's delicate for others to believe she's really redeemed. But her response to Luna, who killed two dear musketeers and workers of Sheila's, did feel on spot for someone who'd been redeemed. Tom helped save Sheila's life. Luna does feel sincere about her own change, but also she was sweet as pie before her evil side came out. There were numerous times when Sheila's own jest was the same. Unlike with Sheila when Bill helped her, still, Bill wasn't conning Luna, but he did protest her out of his manse. One thing to consider is Sheila had an encounter with death. If Deacon Sharp, Finn, and Tom hadn't set up her in that storehouse, she'd have surely failed. Sheila only has to do a DNA test on the sculpt to corroborate if she and Luna are affiliated. Luna only told Sheila she was Finn's son, although it's true. Sheila is kind of hampered in getting this information from Finn, although he's going to be in a situation with Steffy and banned from a relationship with Luna. Sheila clearly can relate to Luna with that, but the fact remains Luna could be trying to fiddle. Her and her important too quick acceptance could be a fiddle. It's not like Sheila could automatically see any of Finn and Luna, since the two don't feel to partake any physical features. On the other hand, Luna is veritably professed at making people believe her sob stories, actually, indeed better than Sheila.